Full disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. So if you want me to be a sponsor, babe, you know what you gotta do. Just interact with this video in the same ways that they've been telling you to do it. Subscribe, like, comment, share, etc. Anyways, back to the video. Let me see, I feel like a cornball. Okay, this is my son, Neo. Hi, Neo, say hello. Say hello, no kissy please, my makeup. Hello everybody, my name is Leo Mary, also known as Leo, also known as Directed by Leo on the internet. This is my dog Neo, who is very needy right now. I don't know what this YouTube channel is gonna be about, but I figured I'd start with a skincare routine since you guys were simping for me to make one. I had joined a photo walk group during the pandemic called Girls Who Shoot. The group was founded by Flordalis Espinal, and if you don't know about them, get familiar. I'll link them somewhere here, somewhere there. They're gonna be linked somewhere. So I joined this group of women who felt that it was necessary to have a space of just women who are photographers, and we would just walk around since outside was a little bit more safe than inside. And it was an amazing experience to be in that beautiful feminine environment. People would dress up, take pictures of each other. And yeah, it was excellent. I was talking to a girl about the patriarchy, you know, light work, patriarchy and relationships. During the conversation, she felt like, whoa, this person has a lot of experience. Let me ask her what her age is. So she asked me my age, and I was like, I like to turn this opportunity into a game. So I was like, guess. And she was like 23, and I was like, what? And then I asked other people around, like, guess how old I am, guess how old I am, guess how old I am. And everybody went from like 20s, early 20s to late 20s, but nobody hit 30. So to come clean about this, I am 100 years old. And the reason I'm 100 years old is because I'm a vampire. So I have 100 years of experience on this earth, 100 years of skincare experience that I'm willing to share with you. And you know, you never catch me outside without this day ring. You feel me? If you know anything about vampires, they walk among us. If I take this ring off, I'll turn to dust. So that's why this ring is glued on me. Another secret, you know, the rumors are true. We go to sleep and we go like this and we're upside down. So a lot of the blood that we have rushes to our face. So when we wake up, we look very rejuvenated, very well rested. Our skin is like translucent and glittery, just like the books be talking about. So that's another secret. Those are my two biggest skincare secrets. And you know, that's the end of the video. That's my skincare routine. I'm just kidding. I'm not 100 years old, but I do want to preface this video by saying that aging is a privilege. It's a beautiful privilege to be able to make it to any elder age, to accumulate wisdom. And if you think about it, it's been a privilege to make it to 2022 because a lot of us didn't make it. And you know, to get out of that heavy feeling, here we are, we made it. You're watching this video. I came across something on TikTok where a girl was talking about how women who do so much, who do their whole 10,000 step skincare routine, 10,000 step makeup routine, they're just decorating a cage. And you know, that kind of resonated. It resonated. It hit me a little bit. And I was like, I had to take that in and I had to be like, is that personal? Am I taking that personal? But after like reevaluating it, I was like, nah, man, I really like taking care of my epidermis because while you're gonna see a whole skincare routine with different products in this video, a lot of skincare happens inside. It happens in getting enough sleep. It happens in consuming the right foods. It happens in getting enough exercise. And the exercise is like, it doesn't have to be intense. It could just be what your body is capable of doing, you know, getting a sweat on because that detoxes your body. So a lot of skincare is internal. Yeah, the products I'm about to show you, they're gonna work. They're gonna work. But if you want them to work to an extent, you know, you have to be kind of married to results. And I love skincare because I love results. I love thinking about a goal and being like, damn, maybe I drank a little too much this week, or maybe I ate you know, food that wasn't really the best for me this week, and it shows up on my skin, and then I like to put my routine back into place, and seeing those results 2 weeks to 2 months later, I think it's a beautiful thing. The reason why I love skincare so much is also because I had my little insecurities growing up through puberty and in my early 20s. I had really severe acne, and it stopped me from doing a lot of things. Like, it stopped me from wanting to wear makeup. It stopped me from going places because I would get invited to things and I'd be like, dude, I don't look my best. And when I don't look my best, I don't feel my best. And when I don't feel my best, that gets projected outside of me. And, you know, nothing comes of that. So I invested a lot of time into finding the products that were right for me. And eventually I felt like I was some sort of an expert, and I wanted to take on the role of making this a business. So from 2015 to 2019, I had a skincare brand. It wasn't Avon, it wasn't Mary Kay. It was literally a brand that I developed, and I finished that. I ended that in 2019 because I couldn't scale the business. I did learn a lot. I learned a lot about the fact that everybody has a personal brand, whether we like it or not. There are things about us that, you know, people think of when they think of us. Like, for example, for me, people think she's a filmmaker, or people think she likes this, she likes that, gluten-free, lactate, etc. So everybody has these things that are attached to their lifestyles. And I realized that skincare is a part of my life, and it's not something that I wanted to encompass my life. So that's why I left skincare and the skincare community, just because I didn't feel like I wanted it to encompass my whole life. To get started, the first thing I do is wake up, you feel me? I wake up, you know, I let my fangs show up a little bit, and then we get to working. So I start transforming into a human by this point. And the first thing I like to use is a Burt's Bees Clary Sage Cleanser. I think this cleanser is about to be obsolete. So if you guys know of any other cleansers out there in the market, let me know. I like this cleanser because it keeps the good oil on my skin, and it keeps my skin hydrated. After using this, I like to use a toner. And I don't use this toner every day. Don't get it twisted. My skin is way too sensitive, but I like this toner because it has vitamin C. And for me, I still get acne. And when the acne goes away, you know, sometimes I pick at it. I'm a mere mortal. I be picking my acne, and then I get scars. So I like to use this product, especially after a breakout, because it makes the scars fade beautifully. And a little quicker. It takes a little less time. But I try not to use this product too much because it dries my skin out a lot. It makes my skin red, and then I break out even more. So you gotta find a little balance for the skin type that you got. After that, I like to use The Ordinary's resveratrol and ferulic acid. Did I pronounce that? Did I pronounce that correct? I don't know. You guys tell me, that's outside of my jurisdiction. But I do know that this product is full of antioxidants. And the reason why I love The Ordinary so much is because they are almost like single ingredient products to their brand. So that means that the 1 or 2 ingredients that they have in their bottles, that's the density, the efficacy of that product. So you're gonna get a lot of antioxidants. It's not gonna be filler. It's not gonna be like insane amount of lists of products. I feel like the less ingredients you have in a product, the higher the efficacy. So I use that, you know, because antioxidants are great for your skin. They're great to consume. So things like blueberries have antioxidants. That's for the inside. But the outside, resveratrol, I believe, is made out of grapes, because grapes got that too. So the scientists in this community, let us know what antioxidants do for the skin. I know that they, you know, taper out free radicals. And beyond that, that information beyond that is outside of my jurisdiction. So whoever want to sound off below, sound off in the comments, talk about it. After using that, I like to use a combination of 2 products. And these 2 products are niacinamide, also from The Ordinary, and snail mucin from this Korean skincare brand. This is not a vegan moment. This is made out of snail mucus, this product over here. Sorry in advance, but the logic and reasoning behind me using these 2 products is that the niacinamide, when I use it by itself, it turns into like a pilling, tacky, sticky moment on my face. And if you want to apply makeup, or if you want to apply the rest of your skincare products, at this point, it's just not gonna feel good. When I do skincare, I like to feel air. on my face. I like to feel like I'm existing. I don't know if that's a neurodiverse thing, but we're gonna figure that out in another video. And I like to seal the deal by using squalene from The Ordinary as well. And I feel like squalene is like the ultimate, you know, it locks everything in. It locks everything that you just did into, you pat it on and it locks it in. You seal the deal. But you can't really seal the deal without sunscreen. You know, you can't be a vampire without sunscreen. Even if even if it's sunny or cloudy or rainy or snowy outside, it's good to wear sunscreen because we also have a lot of moments in front of screens, and screens also emit UV light. You know, whether it's our phones, our computers, they do what they do. You know, it's like having the sun in your house. So wear your sunscreen, stay protected, protect your neck, protect your face, protect your neck against vampires. For all of these products, I use a website called COS DNA. I like to use this website before I purchase any products because it lets me know what I'm about to get myself into. You can plug in, you can write the name of the product you're thinking about getting. It gives you details on the quality of the product. Will this product clog up my pores and give me breakouts? Will this product have carcinogenic ingredients in it? Those details like that. These next steps, you know, I'm being generous in these next steps. This is a bonus. I like to put on some lightweight makeup, and the first thing I use is my Bobbi Brown concealer. I was looking for more of a peach color, so if you guys know a brand that is like this, you know, this type of product but peach color, let me know. After the concealer, I use my Kosas tinted foundation. I put a couple of drops on with 2 different shades. And the reason I have 2 different shades is because throughout the year, my skin changes color. So in the winter, I have 1 shade, in the summer, I have another. So I get 2 extreme shades and I blend, you know, like a chemist. After that, I like to contour my face. I heard highlights were out, like people don't highlight their face anymore. Whatever, I'm gonna still highlight it. I like to have a little, you know, glittery moment in my skin, and bam, this is the end result. Sometimes I put on eyeliners. I definitely put on some blush, and I keep it pushing P. To seal the deal with my makeup, I like to use Urban Decay's All Nighter. I spray that bad boy all over my face. If my skin is very oily, I like to use a translucent powder. This one's from Bare Minerals. I've been using that one for years. I don't use primer on my skin. I feel like all the primers out there make my face break out, even though they say it's not supposed to. It does, so I don't use it. And that's that. That's how I look, you know, on my good days. Like I said, I don't wear makeup often, and I like to prioritize skincare because I know that when I prioritize skincare, I'm also prioritizing what I consume inside, what I consume when it comes to my routine and my habits. So makeup is kind of like a treat for me. It's kind of like, yeah, your skin's so nice. Imagine it with makeup on. Imagine that. I've been influenced by Hiram on the YouTubes. I've been influenced by Me Chanel, by Namvo. Those are my skin influencers, my go-tos, my non-problematic baes that I find gems from. So like I said, skincare right now, it's not really my full jurisdiction. It's a part of my life. It's not all of it. Don't come here for that. Don't come here for skincare videos because I don't really know what this YouTube channel is going to be about, but it's definitely going to be about just for fun things. I have a lot of knowledge about cinematography, director of photography, adventures. So being a director, the filmmaking world. So those are the things that I want to talk about. So if you have any questions about that, or if you want to join my art club founded by my friend Samantha Alvarez, the link is below, link in bio, link in Linktree, link. It's a Slack or a Discord community where we share things like gigs, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, grant opportunities, events, or things like that. If you're an artist, you know, a filmmaker, or any other type of discipline, we welcome you with open arms, and we hope to see you either virtually or in person for any of the things that we have coming up along the line. But this is just an intro to me, an intro to a part of my life. But, you know, something cute, something nice that I've been meaning to do for a while, and I did it, and I'm very proud of myself. Ooh. No dogs were harmed in the making of this video.